Every day, we wake up to face a world that often seems determined to challenge us. We are bombarded with external problems: work, relationships, finances, and more. But amid these challenges, there's one battle that often goes unnoticed: the internal battle. The toughest struggles aren't fought against outside forces. They are fought within ourselves, against self-doubt, fear, and procrastination. These silent enemies are always present, lurking in the background of our thoughts. While external battles may have a clear beginning and end, the battle within can feel endless, and its consequences are far-reaching. It determines the difference between success and failure. But understanding that this inner battle exists is the first step toward mastering it. Each day is a chance to choose your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, deciding whether they will work for you or against you. The hardest part of fighting an invisible enemy is realizing it exists. The enemy you face is not always obvious. It's often subtle, hidden behind layers of doubt and fear. The voice in your head that tells you, "You're not good enough," is your greatest adversary. It is the inner critic, the self-doubt that prevents you from taking risks, from pushing beyond your comfort zone, from reaching for your dreams. This enemy wears many faces: fear of failure, imposter syndrome, perfectionism, but it always has the same goal: to keep you stuck. Recognizing this enemy is the first step in fighting back. Once you identify it, you can stop letting it control your actions and start taking charge of your life. The process begins with self-awareness, acknowledging the thoughts that hold you back, accepting them without judgment, and then choosing to replace them with more empowering beliefs. Self-doubt is a powerful force. It creeps into your mind when you're faced with new challenges or unfamiliar situations. It whispers that you're not capable, that you don't have what it takes, that you'll never succeed. This self-doubt can paralyze you, making you question every decision, every move you make. It's like quicksand. The more you entertain it, the deeper you sink into uncertainty and fear. But here's the truth: self-doubt is not a reflection of your true potential. It's a barrier you create within your mind, a mental block that distorts your perception of yourself. The key to overcoming self-doubt is recognizing that it's just a feeling, a fleeting thought that holds no true power unless you allow it to. By questioning the validity of your doubts and shifting your focus onto your strengths, you can push past this inner enemy. The more you confront and overcome self-doubt, the stronger and more resilient you become. Fear is a natural response to the unknown. It's an instinctual reaction designed to protect us from danger. But when fear holds us back from pursuing our goals, it becomes a manipulative force. Fear thrives on what-if scenarios. What if I fail? What if I'm judged? What if I'm not enough? These questions create a mental loop that keeps you stuck in a cycle of inaction. Fear tricks you into believing that staying in your comfort zone is safer than taking risks. But the truth is, fear is often a sign that you are on the verge of growth. It's a signal that you're about to step outside of your comfort zone and take action towards something meaningful. Rather than trying to eliminate fear, you can learn to embrace it. Use it as fuel for your journey. Recognize that fear and growth are intertwined. Where there is fear, there is also opportunity for change and progress. Excuses are the enemy's favorite weapon because they allow us to avoid discomfort without facing the consequences of inaction. They are like a safety net, cushioning us from the pain of failure and the effort required to succeed. I don't have time. I'm not ready. It's too late for me. These excuses are a trap that keeps you from taking action. They provide temporary comfort, but at the cost of your long-term progress. If you're ever going to grow, you must stop giving power to excuses. Growth requires discomfort, effort, and sometimes even failure. It requires showing up even when the conditions aren't perfect. When you take ownership of your life and stop making excuses, you free yourself from the shackles of stagnation. You begin to take responsibility for your actions, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Procrastination is one of the most insidious enemies we face. It doesn't scream or shout. It whispers softly in your ear, telling you that you can do it later. Later becomes tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes the next day. Before you know it, weeks and months have passed, and your dreams remain unfulfilled. Procrastination steals your time and energy, keeping you from taking the necessary steps to reach your goals. The key to overcoming procrastination is to take action, no matter how small, even when you don't feel ready. When you act in the face of uncertainty, you break the cycle of delay. Each action, even if imperfect, brings you closer to your goals. Momentum builds, and procrastination loses its power. Remember, the best way to overcome procrastination is by making the decision to start. Now, not later. One of the most powerful tools in your journey toward personal growth is the ability to look at yourself honestly. Take a moment to stand before a mirror. Look into your own eyes and face the person staring back at you. This is the person who holds the power to change your life. Acknowledge your flaws, your weaknesses, and your mistakes, but also recognize your strengths and potential. This is the mirror test, the moment of self-awareness that forces you to confront both the good and the bad. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth, because it allows you to see yourself clearly and take ownership of your actions. By being honest with yourself, you can pinpoint areas where you need to improve, but also celebrate your achievements. You are your biggest challenge and your greatest ally, and the journey to becoming the best version of yourself starts with understanding who you are right now. Discipline is often misunderstood. It's not about rigidly following a set of rules or trying to be perfect. Discipline is the act of showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about consistency, not perfection. Imagine trying to build a muscle. You don't achieve strength by lifting weights once in a while. You must consistently show up, even when it's hard. Discipline acts as the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It gives you the structure to make steady progress. It's the daily habits and routines that over time lead to remarkable transformations. The beauty of discipline lies in its simplicity. It's not about doing more, but about doing the right things consistently. When you build discipline, you're laying the foundation for long-term success. It's about making a choice every day to prioritize your goals and take consistent action, no matter what. Fear is often seen as a barrier, something to avoid at all costs. But what if fear could be redefined as something useful? Fear is a natural human response that signals we're stepping outside of our comfort zones. Rather than letting it paralyze you, turn it into fuel for your journey. Fear often shows up when you're about to do something important or meaningful, something that could change your life for the better. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign that you're pushing boundaries. To transform fear into fuel, you must first acknowledge it. Don't try to suppress it or ignore it. Feel the fear, then act anyway. The more you do this, the less control fear will have over you. When you use fear as a signal to act, it loses its power to stop you and becomes a driving force behind your success. Fear is a reminder that growth is possible, but only if you choose to face it head-on. The mind is a battlefield, where your greatest victories and defeats are won. The thoughts you entertain shape your reality, for better or worse. Learning to master your mind is one of the most important skills you can develop on your journey to success. Mastery doesn't mean controlling every thought that comes your way, but learning to direct your attention and energy toward what serves you. Mindfulness, visualization, and positive self-talk are all powerful tools in this process. Mindfulness allows you to observe your thoughts without judgment, giving you the space to choose how to respond. Visualization enables you to see yourself achieving your goals, reinforcing your belief in your own capabilities. Positive self-talk shifts your internal dialogue from doubt and fear to confidence and encouragement. By mastering your mind, you harness the power to overcome obstacles and create the life you desire. When you control your thoughts, you control your reality. Success is not a result of grand, one-time efforts. It's built on small, consistent actions over time. The biggest difference between those who succeed and those who don't is often simply showing up. It sounds simple, but it's powerful. Consistency doesn't require perfection, but it does require discipline. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new goal, but true success comes from the day-in, day-out commitment to your objectives. You don't need to have all the answers right away. You just need to keep showing up. When you show up every day, no matter how small the action, you build momentum. This momentum propels you forward, even on days when motivation is low. The habit of showing up is what turns aspirations into achievements. It's the quiet, often unnoticed work that lays the foundation for bigger breakthroughs. Failure is often seen as a negative outcome, something to be feared and avoided. But in reality, setbacks are an integral part of the journey to success. They are not the end. They are merely a stepping stone on the path forward. Every successful person has encountered failure, sometimes many times. The key to overcoming setbacks is understanding that they are not permanent. When you fail, you gain valuable insight that can guide you toward your next attempt. Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of your abilities, see it as a learning opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What will I do differently next time? Resilience is built in these moments of struggle. Each setback gives you the chance to become stronger, wiser, and more determined. Failure doesn't define you. Your response to it does. Resilience is your ability to bounce back from adversity. It's the strength to continue moving forward, even when life knocks you down. Building resilience is about developing a mindset that refuses to quit, even when things get tough. The first step in building resilience is to believe in your own ability to overcome obstacles. This belief is the foundation that allows you to stay focused on the goal, even when the journey gets rough. Resilience is also about maintaining perspective, understanding that setbacks and difficulties are a natural part of life. They don't define you. How you respond to these challenges is what matters. When you build resilience, you develop the ability to face any situation with courage and perseverance, knowing that no matter what happens, you can recover and keep moving forward. Big goals can be overwhelming. It's easy to get discouraged when the finish line feels far away. But success is often built on small wins. Every little victory, no matter how minor it seems, is progress. These small wins create momentum and keep you motivated, even when the larger goal feels distant. The key is to celebrate each step forward. Each action you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your ultimate goal. These wins accumulate over time, and before you know it, you've made significant progress. The power of small wins lies in their ability to build confidence and sustain motivation. They remind you that progress is being made, even when it feels slow. Celebrate your journey, not just your destination. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, or criticism, it's easy to fall into the trap of self-doubt and fear. But when you surround yourself with positive, supportive individuals, whether friends, mentors, or communities, you elevate your own mindset. Positive people challenge you to be your best self, encourage you to keep going, and celebrate your successes with you. They offer guidance, wisdom, and perspective when you need it most. Choose to surround yourself with those who lift you up, not those who bring you down. Positive connections are essential to your growth, and they help you maintain the right mindset as you face the challenges ahead. Letting go is one of the most liberating actions you can take. Holding on to past mistakes, regrets, or limiting beliefs only weighs you down and prevents you from moving forward. The art of letting go is about releasing what no longer serves you, whether it's past failures, toxic relationships, or self-limiting thoughts. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means making the conscious decision to free yourself from the emotional baggage that holds you back. It's about clearing space for new opportunities, growth, and positivity. The act of letting go is an essential step in moving forward with clarity and purpose. When you let go of the past, you make room for the future. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for growth. It allows you to assess where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go. By taking time to reflect on your actions, decisions, and experiences, you gain valuable insights that can guide your future steps. Self-reflection helps you identify patterns in your behavior, recognize areas of strength, and pinpoint areas that need improvement. It's a tool for learning from both successes and failures. Without reflection, it's easy to keep moving forward without making the necessary adjustments. Self-reflection helps you stay aligned with your goals, ensuring that you're always moving in the right direction. It's a way to course-correct and stay focused on your journey. Dreaming about success is easy. Taking the necessary steps to achieve it is hard. Many people set goals but fail to turn their intentions into concrete actions. Action is the antidote to fear and doubt. When you take action, you take control of your destiny. You stop waiting for the perfect moment and start creating opportunities. The key to turning intentions into actions is consistency. You don't need to have all the answers or be fully prepared. You just need to start. Action breaks the cycle of procrastination and builds momentum. Even small actions add up over time, and each step forward brings you closer to your dreams. Success is a journey, not a destination. Along the way, you will experience highs and lows, victories and defeats. Embrace both. It's the process, the small, everyday steps, that shape you into the person you need to be to achieve your goals. The ups and downs are part of the experience, and they make the journey worthwhile. Embracing the process means letting go of the need for instant gratification, and instead focusing on the long-term vision. It's about understanding that success doesn't happen overnight, but through consistent effort and dedication. When you embrace the journey, you learn to appreciate every step, no matter how challenging, knowing it's all part of the growth process. The journey to success starts with one important step: becoming your own greatest ally. Too often, we are our own worst enemy, standing in our way with self-doubt, fear, and procrastination. But when you shift your mindset and begin to believe in your abilities, you become unstoppable. Becoming your greatest ally means taking ownership of your actions and accepting responsibility for your results. It means showing up for yourself every day, even when it's hard. It means turning off the negative self-talk and replacing it with empowering beliefs. When you stop fighting yourself and start supporting your own success, you open the door to limitless potential. You are the key to your own greatness.